The Repertory Theater's second offering of this season is under 2 hours long and has a cast of only 3, unlike its first offering. But like that first offering, it has excellent work by director Meredith McDonough, the actors, designers, and everyone involved. But the lifespan of a fact has a script that I find much less satisfying than the script of Angels in America. The thrust and counter-thrust of the dialogue make good theater from moment to moment, but the content of the dialogue is thinner than it could be, should be, and I think wants to be. The material explodes with issues battering us from all sides. A well-established writer has submitted an article about suicides in Las Vegas, where he lives, to an Atlantic or Harper's type magazine. The editor gives it to a young intern, fresh out of college, Harvard, but still fresh, to fact-check, a standard step in the publishing process. The printers have given the editor and she, the intern, a 5-day deadline. No slouch, he produces a 130-page spreadsheet of his doubts and questions about the 15-page essay, some picky, some quite serious. Is this fake news? John DeGatta, the writer, considers himself an essayist, not a journalist. If he fudges the facts a little to create an effect that more accurately conveys the truth, he is doing what he should be doing. But, says intern Jim Fingal, if readers discover what he's done, won't that threaten his credibility? How much should be believed of what he has written? Some of it? All of it? Why not just admit that he's created a fiction using elements of reality, as all writers of fiction do? Mr. DeGatta does not convince me that truthiness, if you will, or alternate facts can make truth. Brian Slatton, playing him at the Rep, makes him try hard. Initially, being who he is with the reputation he has, he can't understand why his editor wants to put him through this ordeal. As the list of errors grows, he has to deal with it. And he does it with arguments that, as I say, I don't find convincing. Young Jim Fingal recognizes that he is the junior partner, and Griffin Osborne enriches both drama and humor as his character meekly withdraws and then boldly attacks. As editor, Emily Penrose, Perry Gaffney goads and soothes as she injects mundane concerns of money and deadlines into the lofty ethical and aesthetic realm of the others. Designer Arnel Sanchiano sets the opening scenes in the impersonal white spaces of the magazine's New York office. Then, with theater magic, he transports us to the very personal spaces of DeGatta's Las Vegas home, all complemented by Paul Tobin's lights. Kathleen Geldard dresses each of the 3 characters appropriately and distinctively. Christian Fredrickson designed the sound, and Jaron Kowalski the projections. And when the emotions burst restraints, Paul Denhart choreographed the fight. The lack of intellectual rigor in the lifespan of a fact disappointed me, but it's still a good evening of theater.
Oh, that's true, and I think the phrase lack of intellectual rigor hits the nail on the head.
Okay, good.
I hope you like the reviews on Two on the Aisle. You can click here to see other reviews and to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to be reminded immediately after we post. Enjoy the reviews.